Seekonk, coming off a very emotional win over Wareham last week, they will travel to Fairhaven, who is 0-2, but I can tell you that from seeing that Seekonk team and knowing what I know about Fairhaven, I think they're going to give them a pretty good game here.
Yeah, I know that the first, couple weeks, Fairhaven, it hasn't looked very pretty. They lost to Aponequid week 1, pretty big. They had a bye. Then this past week, they were up against GMB Vogue Tech, and then the Bears just scored, I think it was 25 unanswered points. It just kind of blew the game open. It seems like with this Fairhaven team, they have the talent, they have the potential. It's just when a play or two goes the wrong way, it kind of just snowballs. It's like a snowball effect, and they can't, I know Coach Rudy Bulgar always says, let's play the next play, and I think the team just hasn't got over that, mental aspect of saying, okay, let's put this bad play behind us, and, let's move forward.
They're going to need to do that against the Warriors because Seekonk will have those plays, and they're a team that's prone to mistakes.
Yeah.
They fumbled balls away. They made a lot of mistakes against Wareham, but at the same time, they were also prone to hit that big play as well, as evidenced by the final drive, which won them the game. I mean, really, it was just one 30-yard pass, and then I think it was like a 40-yard pass after that. Boom, end zone.
Yeah.
They win the game. So they are capable of those big plays. They have talented players.
Yeah.
I see you have some notes there. But
yeah, I know. Brendan Smith is their quarterback. He's the one that led them, in that game against Wareham last week.
And he can throw the ball around. I mean.
Yeah, he completed 12 passes for 211 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, he can air it out, and and he has success. They have success moving the ball that way. But I know he had I think a couple of interceptions last week.
And there was more balls that could have been picked. I mean, a lot of them very close, but you just got to stay on those Seekonk guys. Do not let anybody get open because he finds them. And they got some pretty good guys catching the ball as well. That kid Rillinger was the one that had Andrew Rillinger had that the game-winning touchdown. And that was, you really didn't see anything out of him all night, and then bam, there he is at the end in the end zone. So.
Yeah, well, and Vogue Tech is the only team that's beaten Seekonk. Seekonk beat Case week 1, and then last week, beat Wareham. But when Vogue Tech, Chuck Allaire said, we just kept pressuring Smith. We pressured him and showed him so many different fronts and so many different coverages, and really got him flustered. So Fairhaven might have to take something out of Chuck Allaire's playbook there, and just really focus on that defense and just.
And I know Fairhaven has a lot of veteran kids playing in the defense, and that was part of Wareham's problem against Seekonk, is they're putting out a freshman, they're putting out a sophomore.
Young team.
They've got young guys out there in the secondary, so it's hard when you're going up against a guy who can throw the ball. There were times when the people in the stands were yelling at the kids like, "You're too far back, play close,"
Yeah.
So.
Well, and then Fairhaven, I mean, even though they haven't gotten into the win column yet, Cam Charette, he's had a solid year at quarterback. He continues to impress. And Cross Nagalia, he's been the featured back for the Blue Devils. So expect those to be some of the names being called over the scoreboard. The announcers, Friday night at Fairhaven High.
All right, by Pete Braley.
Yes.
So that'll be Friday night at 7. You can follow along with us on Twitter at @SC_varsity.